It's April 20. Today's what, the 4th of April? 2026? No, we've been married for how many years? 11 or 14 years?
21.
No, seriously. Anyway, I believe we've been married for 11 years, and this morning Kimberly woke up. She wasn't sure what she wanted to eat, but settled on butter roti. This is some steel roti from the day before.
Because that's the perfect meal for anniversary breakfast.
Then we went outside to check on cow who has had babies.
Two puppies,
Which the girls they've named Shadow and Biscuit. This is cow. This is what
motherhood looks like after 2 days. She's completely over it.
Anyway, she was happy to go outside, and these are the cute little puppies. After that, I went and Kimberly and I had that steel roti. And you could tell that Kim has been married for 11 years. You could see the absolute look of despair on her face.
But the view is nice.
I went outside because I'm working on these drawers. And this is actually a very good idea for people who want to add some storage below their bed or below their desk. In this case, the standing desk.
Removable drawers. Because removable drawers are always good.
I was working on Kim's drawers and she said, you know what, better you go downstairs and play with some wood. This is some mahogany that's left over from Mr. Lincoln in DB. So I got the idea for these drawers, and I never knew what a caliper was, but apparently it measures the thickness of something. I put that on Kim and she said, thickness unavailable. This is a new table to the bottom left that I recently built. I built it because I needed an assembly table, and it represents scrap wood from around the house when we were doing the construction.
Because the other 4 tables around wasn't enough.
That's true. You can never run out of drawers and never run out of tables. These are some drawer slides that I purchased, 16-inch drawer slides, $35 TT per drawer slide. And the idea is that these drawers, as I said, they're insert drawers. So I need to be sure that the drawer slide is recessed to the thickness of the drawer front that I showed earlier, the mahogany drawer fronts. You had any idea what I was doing downstairs?
No, Anna said you were doing some woodworking.
Oh yes, she did come outside and she said, Daddy, Alexa could beatbox. So here's the this combination square set to the depth of the thickness of the drawers. And just quickly installing the drawer slides. It's amazing how effective I believe I have gotten in.
Yeah, I remember when you now started putting in drawer slides, it took you 3 days.
Now it does take about 3 hours. Sanding one of the drawers. This is made of 3/4 inch ply and 1/4 inch ply. And you always have this feeling of fear that your drawer wouldn't fit in the space provided. I'm using 1/4 inch ply as a spacer. I'll put that below and then rest the drawer. The reason for that is so the drawer doesn't stick against the frame. So the slides have already been installed. You insert your drawer, pull it out, and you just start to screw. You want to say something, Kimberly?
Sorry, I fell asleep.
No, seriously, we need to keep going because we're about 3 minutes and 40 seconds into this. Around this time, you had any idea what you wanted for lunch? Because you're thinking about where we would go for lunch a little bit later on. And I suggested doubles, and for some reason that couldn't work for anniversary.
It could work, but it had to be Muhammad's doubles, and I know Muhammad's doubles up here.
Removing the 1/4 inch ply so that the drawer could go back in. And that gives it sufficient space so it doesn't rub against the frame.
Look how nice these drawers working. How come all the drawers you make for me stick?
And these aren't even soft close drawers. I think one of the things that you need to do when you're making drawers is really make the width of it about a 1/16 to an 1/8 of an inch smaller so it could slide a little bit freer.
Smaller or bigger?
Yes, smaller than the drawer size. You see what happened is the drawer size occupy an inch of space. I don't want to get too technical, right?
Oh, you want the drawer? I thought you meant
the drawer
space
box.
Smaller, okay.
Yeah. So this is the drawer front there.
Oh, that fit nice.
Yeah, very nice. And these are some spacers that I purchased. I don't use them often, but this is an 1/8 of an inch. So you see the drawer front is cut 1/4 inch narrower, and the height is 1/4 inch narrower. So you put an 1/8 of an inch spacer on either side.
And theoretically, it's supposed
Theoretically, it's supposed to work, but you'll notice that
The
it
one
was too
slip
tight.
then, yeah.
My measurements were a little bit off. And
For the amount of times you measure, that's hard to believe.
yeah, but I think sometimes when you cut something on the line, maybe it should have been before the line.
I never understand that.
Yeah, I still don't know where to put the
When-
saw when I cut it.
When I use doing projects and you draw your line and you cut it with the scissors, like, wait, should I cut on the line? Should I
Yeah.
cut before the line or after the line?
Yeah, it's a little bit baffling after 2 years of woodwork. These draw knobs cost $15, and the idea is that they should match the ones on the standing desk that we have installed.
But the girls and I voted that it should be like a diamond, not a square. So you're installing them wrong consistently.
There I am. I could really use some help at this point, but I believe you were upstairs just lollygagging.
What was I doing? Oh, was I hanging out with Anna?
You were hanging out with
Yes.
Anna, and as usual, you left the fan on. You're not there, but the fan just
the
blowing
fan
breeze.
circulates the air in the house
Yeah,
and keeps the
electricity free.
flies out. Keeps the flies out.
This is what you were doing.
Yes, we were hanging out. I can't remember what we were watching at this point. Oh, I think I was playing Blockfast. And then I folded the clothes that was right there.
Yeah, because you saw it in the recording.
No, because I realized that I could fold it because today's a holiday.
I was surprised this fit.
No, it looked weird at first, but it looked really good after.
So we head into lunch and we end up by TGIF because the girls agreed that they wanted
Chicken nuggets.
chicken fingers or chicken nuggets.
What did you call
Is
it?
there a
Chicken
difference?
strips.
Chicken strips,
strips.
and fries.
Chicken
and
tenders. something.
Kimberly is passing on her skill of blowing the paper from the straw.
It's my
And
special
Anna is
skill.
convinced that she could eat all those chicken fingers because they've grown to the place where they could eat an adult meal of
Yeah.
chicken fingers.
Healy ate all of them.
And they would need regular food. And there I am wondering if they'd offer me anything.
Nothing.
And where my hamburger is. Anyway, babe,
Nothing for daddy.
happy anniversary. I know you regret this 11 years, but you're surviving them and you're doing quite well.
No, I'm having a good time. I just would have really liked Mama Hobbit's doubles. Oh, we get
Haley.
free ice cream.
Haley told them we celebrated Mom and Dad's anniversary, so we got ice cream.
We gotta say that over.
Have a good night, folks. Bye.